It worked out in the end. I don't know if it will always be this way, but from the start of this piece to the end, I wasn't sure if it was going to work out. Hello, I'm Grace, and I'm so happy you're here. 2 months ago, my husband and I went shopping and bought paints, paintbrushes, and art supplies. For the first time in nearly 10 years, I started painting. And then 1 month ago, I started sharing my journey here on YouTube. It's been barely any time at all, but I already feel like I've learned so much. This week, I've been taking photographs of every piece I've completed since starting. And even in this short time, looking back at my work, I noticed my progression. It's only very small, and there's a lot more I want to learn, but I'm grateful that I can see a bit of progress. I'm learning about the texture of the paste and the tools that I'm using. Every time I do something new, I learn something else and figure something else out. Because of the time it takes me to edit each film, I'm actually a few pieces ahead of the piece I'm sharing here. I'm trying to share more up-to-date posts over on Instagram, so I'd love it if you wanted to join me over there too. In my first video, I shared how I would love to paint every day, but in reality, life is a bit busy for that. I have a full-time job and a busy wider family, along with the extra time it takes to film and edit. So I adjusted my goal to be more realistic. Ultimately, posting here every week keeps me accountable to creating at least one piece a week. And I'm doing my best to do more than that so I can learn, but one piece a week is a good minimum. I'm so grateful to every one of you who has taken the time to watch my videos and comment as well. The feedback has been more than I could have ever imagined, and I can't believe you're here. I genuinely didn't expect anybody to watch, let alone take the time to write a comment and encourage me. So thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, it would mean the world to me if you did. You'll be one of my very first subscribers, and I will remember your name, probably forever. There has been quite a few suggestions of different techniques and styles to try, so I've been adding them to my list. I want my YouTube channel to be a place where I can experiment and try new things, especially while I'm learning and figuring it out. So if you have any ideas for what I could try, then I'd love to hear below. Last year, I did a marketing course with Alice Benham for my wedding videography business. Something she said during that course really stuck with me. It's really easy to be stagnant and not get started when you haven't got everything figured out, especially when it comes to your style. And Alice was talking about showing up on social media and being consistent in your marketing for your business. And she said, you find your voice by using it. I think there's so much truth in that statement, and I remind myself of it often. I think it's especially relevant when it comes to finding my artist style. I'm not going to find my style by not creating anything. I need to experiment and try different styles, see how I find it. Be okay that it's not always going to work out. In fact, it's probably not going to, but I'll learn a lot along the way. So as I figure out what to do next, I'm going to keep reminding myself, you find your style by using it. I've spent some time this week thinking about my next few pieces, and it's got me really excited for what's to come, and I can't wait to try some different styles and techniques. Some of them I'm pretty sure I'm going to be terrible at, but so far that's been the case for everything. And I guess that's the point. When you're learning something new, you're not going to be good at it when you first start. It's really good to try something new. It's not easy to put yourself out of your comfort zone and do things that you don't already know how to do. But it's been really good for me to put myself in that position and almost force myself into figuring something out. It's easy to just stick with what you know, but I think there's a lot of joy to be found in doing things that you don't already know. I feel like I'm just getting started as well, and there's a lot more for me to learn and do, and I know that when I look back on this in a year's time, I'm going to be in a completely different place, and I'm really excited about that. It was at this moment in this painting process that I realised that I'd messed up the paint colours, and actually they weren't really different shades, they were more just different colours altogether. Especially the main colour, it was so red. I don't think you can quite tell just how red it was on the video, but it was too red and it wasn't the creamy brown that I was looking for. So I decided to remix my paints and just go over it. I've been working on consolidating inspiration and looking out for inspiration just in general life, whether it's another YouTube video I'm watching, maybe it's about something completely different, but a shot or something they've said is inspiring to me, and I'm trying to get better at looking out for that inspiration and consolidating into one place. I'm so glad I decided to redo the colours. I think the new palette was much more cohesive. It had that creamier brown that I wanted. I think it just all came together with those new colours. In fact, I really didn't like this piece after I'd done the texturing. I very nearly binned it, but I'm really glad I decided to see it through to the end, because adding these colours has brought it to life in a way that I wasn't expecting, and I'm really happy that I did it. I'd love to know if you're working on any art projects or just something new that you've not done before. Let me know in the comments. And after all that, going from hating it to doing the wrong colours, finally I'm really happy with the result. I can't quite believe I'm saying that, but I'm glad with where it ended. Thank you for being here. I'll see you for my next piece. Goodbye.